Hi, my name is Michelle Ovadia. As I sit here today, I'm reminded about how many souls are here on earth right now that don't love themselves. Self-love is so incredibly important. We are all so incredibly magnificent. We don't realize that we've just forgotten. We are taught as children not to love ourselves either through things we've experienced from our parents, school, our siblings, our families, society. Whatever the reasons are, we are taught not to love ourselves. We are taught to feel unworthy. We are taught to feel like we are not good enough. We didn't accomplish enough. We weren't competitive enough. We didn't, even like religious beliefs, where some religions believe that we are born in sin when we are not. What we are is love. What we are is amazing creators. What we are is more magnificent than we even understand because we've forgotten. What I want to do is to help you guys realize just how amazing and worthy you are. So I'd like to walk you through a few exercises that I think you would find helpful. The first thing I would like for you to do is to write a letter to yourself, a love letter about all the things that you love about yourself, whether it's something about your body or your face, so something physical, whether it's a characteristic, like maybe it's your ambition, or maybe it's how caring you are, or maybe it's a talent that you have. It could be anything, something that you love about yourself. Then I want you to write down in the letter things that you are proud of, accomplishments. It could be, leaving a bad relationship. It could be your dedication to a goal or a commitment to yourself. It could be the strength that you had to be a single parent. It could be a lot of different things. Whatever it is, I want you to write down all the things that you are proud of. And it doesn't have to be a financial accomplishment. It doesn't have to be anything big. And if you're suffering with depression, it could even be like, I'm proud of myself for getting out of bed every day. It could be anything. Then I want you to write down in this letter everything that makes you special, and pour love into that and appreciation into that. And as you write this letter, I want you to imagine that you are writing this letter to whomever or whatever you love the most with all your heart. So whether it's God or source, whether it's a family member, whether it's just you wanting to experience love from another person, I want you to pour your heart and soul into this letter, this love letter to yourself, okay? So you can go into as much detail as you want. Just make sure it's heartfelt and it's genuine and you really take this assignment seriously because it's huge, it's important. Now, anytime that you feel down or you feel like you are not enough, I want you to read this letter to yourself. You can actually even record this in an app like Voice Memos and listen to it daily, every day. And anytime your thoughts creep in about how you feel unworthy, or anytime someone tells you that you are unworthy, I want you to listen to the recording again and interrupt that thought, interrupt that feeling of unworthiness with this letter of love and appreciation for yourself. So I want you to do that. I want you to also read this mantra to yourself in the mirror while looking yourself in the eyes and say, I love myself with all the things that I've been through and all the changes that I've made. I love the woman or man that I've become. Okay? You can have fun with it. I personally used chalkboard markers on my mirror and had fun using lots of colors and reading that to myself. I branched out and then started writing all sorts of fun stuff, different affirmations on my mirror. So have fun with this. It's a fun project. Then the last one is some energy work that I want you to do. So with this energy work, I want you to imagine yourself inside a vortex. If you don't know what a vortex is it's kind of like a little tornado that's around you. It's going to be protecting you from anything that's out there. And I want you to imagine yourself cutting cords. So imagine yourself having lots of different cords attached to your body, and you're going to remove those. You can remove them any which way that you like. You can imagine, holding a sword and slicing them with a sword. You can imagine that your arm becomes a sword and slicing them that way. You can imagine unplugging them from your body. Whatever feels right to you, use just whatever you want to imagine. When you are done cutting all those cords, I want you to then imagine beautiful bright light from above coming down and shining down on you, okay? This light, I want you to first imagine it as white because it encompasses all the colors. But as you do this exercise on a daily basis, first thing in the morning, and ideally last thing before you go to bed, I want you can feel free as you do this more and more to use other colors or even rainbow colors if you want. So whatever feels right to you. There's no right or wrong. You can use whatever colors you'd like. Once you're done filling up with that, I want you to then imagine roots coming from your feet, going in deep into the ground. And when that's done, I want you to then imagine a bubble surrounding you, protecting you from anything that's out there. Okay, a bubble of protection. I want you to focus on doing this every day for 30 days. All three of these things. Okay, well, the love letter, you're going to listen to yourself once you write it. And then see or comment below on the changes that you've experienced during the process and see how different you are and how you feel about yourself 30 days later. And as you do this energy work, like imagining the vortex and the light and the roots, you may start to see your mind see other things, okay? So there might be other things you might experience over time as you practice this more and more. You might also feel things, like feel the energy or feel like you might be floating, for example. So whatever you're feeling or experiencing is totally right. So there's no wrong here. It's all right. And go with it. Don't question it. Enjoy it because it's a beautiful, beautiful experience. Okay. Thank you. And I hope this helps you on your journey to self-love.